So the problem with having videoed something a couple of weeks ago and then doing the voiceover now is I'm struggling to remember what I did. So let's watch the video together. Today is day 30 and the exploration, the topic is holes. And there is something that I really love to do that is great fun, and that is create. Certainly, when I'm doing art journaling, take 3 or 4 pages and cut holes in them in ever decreasing circles and sizes, so that you end up with a deep pit of holes that you have these different parameters round that you can do art on. So here's what I did. I have remembered. I took some pages out of a magazine and I painted different colours on them so that I have 4 different colours. And it's really quite good fun actually to paint directly onto a magazine, because where the paint has a natural see-throughness to it, you start to get some textures and some lines and some shapes behind it, purely because of the type font or the picture underneath whatever you're painting. So I start by painting some different colours, and then I dry that all off, and then I add some mark making, very simply using pastels and pens, just really simple, repetitive, quick mark making. Again, the Pebble project was never meant to be something that you had to take long times over. It was about learning new techniques and fine-tuning some old techniques. Predominantly, mark making needs to be either nice and quick if you're doing it intentionally, or revealing something that is there unintentionally. So you can see here I've got my turquoise pastel and I'm just making some marks on that red. I think I use a white pen and some white pastel at some point else, all different colours, just making those. And then I use a template to cut out. In fact, I don't use a template. I think I stack 4 colours on top of each other, cut out a pebble shape, and then use my craft knife to cut out an ever decreasing hole from each colour. And then I just mount them all on top of each other, and that's it really. I think the last one that I did, I left as a hole in the middle of it, and then I found a word, and the word that I found was spaces, and I just inserted that once I'd stuck it all into my journal. You'll see obviously when it's finished the whole thing, but this is a really great fun to add depth and dimension and playfulness in your journals. And if you are a junk journaler and you've got several pages that are near each other that you haven't worked on, try doing this. Try adding like a hole that ever decreases, and then doing artwork on that internal part that gets revealed through each layer. Anyway, I hope you like day number 30. Day number 31 is coming up, where I also show how I finish off the project. And then we are heading into February, and February is all about the stars. There's going to be loads of videos on my colleague Lucy's Facebook page, which you can find the link to below, or head over to Facebook, because obviously we have loads of things going on there. And I'm about to put some big videos out, because as we head into the project of stars, I want to do some shadow boxes. So stay tuned for that. See you soon.
Beautiful woman, I felt it deep inside. Beautiful woman, people are talking me down. Beautiful woman, you try to tell me what's right. The road gets longer, you turn all grey into white. Oh, and all the things I didn't say, there's wrecking balls inside my brain. Standing tall with all my faith, we simply fall out. Beautiful woman, beautiful woman, tied to your love in a doubt. Beautiful